The Cypher is out.
Yeah.
We're all feeling pretty excited about it. I feel like we should probably like just go through and just watch each individual verse and kind of do a little bit of a reaction at this time. So I guess we're going to throw on the headphones, and I guess let's let the verse play in its entirety, and then we can jump in with our commentary.
I just want to say that this new bong is incredible. The shotgun bong.
I just meant to put the earpiece in my ear, and I tapped the split on it.
Fire!
That's never happened to me before.
Let's go, Adam.
Holy! And I knew it felt wrong. I'm like, why is that? Why is
this is why we can hang out.
It wasn't loud.
Stand side.
It was loud.
Oh, thank you.
All right, here we go.
Shouts to Kenny Malice on the beats.
22-ster in this hoe and I got fentanyl for sale. Feed the streets and send my blood for baby bundles through the mail. Chopper bullets hit you, leave you crippled like Terrell. Stead told me when he hit it, it smelled like a tuna melt. Now it's a Caesar salad. All my ops got baby dicks like the Nirvana album. Broke boys steady sipping Greenland, they just copped the matcha. Tapped in with the crisp where we still finna eat at Red Lobster. Put a carrot in his booty, now he vegan. How you a plumber and a snitch? Dear Lord, give me a reason. Not the Mario points out anybody committing treason. I don't even believe in God, how could I not be a demon? I'm at home in old block, but I still brought a Glock. The little homie Muslim buddy finna pork a thought. I'm at the taco truck like how much does a torta cost? Put a red dot on his head like he Gorbachev.
All right.
Gas.
It's unfortunate that we have to note that I recorded this verse like 2 months ago. There's a lot of topical things that probably would have got referenced that were not mentioned. Like a 4 extra bar is kind of a prerequisite at this point, you know? Now, you did have a 4 extra bar, but it was right after the King Pill.
In reference to King Pill.
And then even like I would have dissed King Pill. I probably would have loved to diss King Pill there.
Did the 4th of July thing happen at that point?
No.
Hell no. It was way before that.
We literally recorded this in, I want to say, like late April, early May.
It's been a while.
Like, yeah, it was like a long time ago. It was right when, like you said, the 4 extra, right when 4 extra came home.
But then meanwhile, Taya Third gets to diss King Pill because he recorded his like way later. And then Brandon, it's well, we can get more into it later, but it's so funny that Brandon made his whole verse suspect oriented, which is like
about sus being in PC.
Anybody could have guessed that he was going to do that. Like, so then when he does it, it's just so funny.
The thing is, like, definitely all of us that were using topical references, it would have been way different. I know my verse would have been considerably different, but the fact that I think that people still
like I was still thinking about Aaron the Plumber.
That's what I'm saying.
That says a lot because I have not thought about him much in a while.
I'm not mentioning Sharp. I'm not mentioning, you feel me, any of these people that got mentioned. And I made it a point not to diss in my verse, but you know.
Wow, actually,
yeah, I just saw that.
Damn, Munchie said if somebody's petty, they could have said you was dissing with the Red Lobster, especially after referencing Crips. Red Robin would have been safer. LOL.
Red Robins.
We just finna eat a Red Robin. It would have actually kind of sounded right, but yeah, I didn't think of that. I was just more saying like, hey, I'm like rapping mostly with Crips on this, but I still like Red Lobster.
I have a lot of friends that are Crips, but there's like a very conspicuous menu item that I can't mention that I'm still gonna eat at that restaurant regardless.
Yeah. No. Okay. So, Lush, I need your honest opinion. The first Cypher a year ago, 11 months ago, was my debut as a rapper. What do you think of me now, how I've developed? I don't know. I might have spit like 6 verses since then, if I had to guess. Probably less, maybe.
I mean, I feel like you're dialed in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're comfortable.
And Lush, warning, you don't have to worry about making me happy because you can insult my rapping and I don't care, but you do have to worry about them thinking that you're a glazer.
Look, I'll say this, all right? He had a lot more help before than he does now.
Were there any bars that stood out? Because I have seen some rumors people are misconstruing the Stet bar.
Stet said when he hit it, it smelled like a tuna melt.
Me and Stet talk about sandwiches all the time. When I said it, I meant this one sandwich spot that me and Stet always go to.
Oh.
They have a killer tuna melt.
But
the whole place smells like tuna melts.
It's called Heaters.
I forget the name of the place, but the
Heaters.
no.
Heaters.
You guys are making a joke, but no, me and Stet are always sharing tips about sandwich spots.
Cantor's Deli. It was a great tuna melt.
Was it Cantor's? I can't remember, but
Wasn't no Subway or anything.
I just want to get in front of that. Everybody trying to like put a false narrative on me, like I was talking shit about somebody. That is not the case. Just talking sandwiches with my man Stet.
I'm glad that's clarified.
Yeah, and I don't know. Everything else seems pretty standard. I was gonna put a picture of Gorbachev on my story earlier, but then I was like, you know what? You can't just spell it out like that. That's insane. All right, so we're ready for Ralphie's verse. A lot of people saying Ralphie came the hardest, or at least I think people like Ralphie's flow the most.
Ralphie definitely
Put a
went
hole in
crazy.
his head, now he a Cyclops. Man, these niggas ain't got enough money to be my ops. Get a nigga cap twisted like a soda pop. Chop got that kickback, make my shoulder pop. Ralphie the P, but the P stand for plug talk.
Really wasn't expecting him to shout out my porn brand there.
Great bar.
And I mean, he could say plug talk, and it doesn't have to necessarily mean my porn brand, but still, you know, if we didn't already have the Brick Baby theme music for all the porn, for all the plug talk clips,
That would be it.
might have to do
I'm
that.
glad we know what the P in Ralphie the P stands for now.
Ralphie Plug Talk.
It's been like a long time burdening my soul.
Thank God Ralphie wasn't in that Rico.
Yeah.
I just want them free bricks like I'm Guwap. The Glock made his hip hop and knock his shoes off. I got more records than a juice box. A with a pop bitch should been naming Tupac. Run around with my ball, but she'll shoot shots. It's going down in the trap. I think I'm Young Job. Man, you niggas ain't getting no money. You broke ops.
The plug. Okay, so before we even get into this, you had an initial version of your verse, Lush.
Yeah.
And shout out to Ralphie. Ralphie's verse was great, but Ralphie also was like kind of rapping like a real rapper and not saying like ridiculous, outrageous disses like some of us. So there's like a little bit less to discuss. But the original version of your verse was really more like you just sort of rapping in your normal cadence. And then I feel like personally, my narrative is that you, due to the pressure of having to rap next to Ralphie, who you have been accused of glazing in the past.
There's proof.
Some would say you're on his not literally, but you know, somewhere in there.
Metaphor.
Something like that. And so you kind of came with this sort of like slurred Draco style, like fake perk thing. I don't know. Like you describe it to me what you did differently on this.
I mean, I'm just an artist, so I don't know like how it comes off to people. I just be doing me, but to me that I have a Draco bag. Like I have like a, you feel me, trying to sound like Draco style. That wasn't what I was doing there. I rap with some of the best rappers in the world several times over. So like, yeah, I was like, damn, I gotta. It wasn't just like rapping with Ralphie that made me feel pressured up. It was just the whole thing is like it's the No Jumper Cypher. And I had like my original one, I had a lot of disses. Like I said, Smack and he can't even stand up how he's standing on business. Sharp got chosen by the torso from his Amazon wish list. Like I had a bunch of like disses, but I took all that out. That's like what Bo Jackman did, what I just did. Like I said, I could have said, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
but,
Goes the high
like,
route.
yeah. I had disses against Rich Trapper. I had a bunch of disses in my, you feel me, that I wound up removing because I didn't want that to be like the message that was conveyed by my.
To be
little
fair,
verse.
it's not really much of a like disoriented cipher. There's a little bit, but everybody, it's totally disjointed. I felt like the first one, the whole narrative was like, oh, look at all these disses.
Yeah.
Everybody's dissing people.
Well, yeah, exactly. This was more just like we having fun. We trying to raise money for the homie Brick. Everybody that supports that video in any capacity, from watching it, sharing it, sending a super fan dono, whatever, you feel me? It's all going to Brick. That's the whole point. It's the free Brick Cypher. So we
told everybody, just for the record, we told everybody, hey, it would be great if you in any way said free Brick, mentioned Brick, etc. So that's why there's a bunch of different like Brick references in people's verses, even though quite a few people forgot or did not do it.
Someone just cleared up a lyric for me because Ralphie says something. I got more records in a juice box.
What's that mean?
Well, he's supposed to say juke.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to
jukebox.
ask earlier too.
He's trying to say jukebox.
Yeah, he meant
He's trying to say jukebox.
Yeah.
Oh, like he probably thinks the word is juice box.
But that's
I just realized.
but to me that makes it harder.
I think
I was
I
wondering
didn't
what he
even
was
think
talking
about it. I did not think about it twice. I was like, he's probably making a reference to something, but someone just said that, and I was like,
I
oh
wanted to
damn.
bring it up, but you moved on to Lush's, so I just kind of let it go. But I've
got
been thinking that ever since I've been hearing it, since you guys first started making it.
It's so funny you said that because the first time I heard it, I thought he was talking about DJs carrying like big crates of records. And it was like,
Maybe
he
he
was calling it a
was.
juice box.
Is it a milk crate?
But yeah, he said a milk crate. But then,
Couple records of a milk
then I
crate.
realized I was like, oh, I think bro meant a juice.
Yo, I
Yeah.
love a lyrical blooper like that.
Yeah,
What was
yeah.
the one that Lil Yachty did? The
recently,
well, it was like a cello. Oh, that one too, but
yeah,
It was something like that. It was like blow on an instrument,
Yeah,
but then it
blow
was
like
like a
a-
string.
blow like a cello.
right. Yeah, it's not a woodwind.
yeah,
You don't blow
it's
on
like,
it.
oh,
Yeah.
it's too late to change it.
Oh, yo, there was a Diddy verse back in the day. Like, you ever been with a player, someone who could play the mandolay and take it?
Have you ever been to San Tropez and seen a brother play a mandolay?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But like Sandro which Lena was calling me super like accusing me of being a uncultured idiot because when we went there, I was like, San Tropez,
Yeah,
nice. And she's like,
it is San Tropez.
San Tropez is like a very common vacation destination for the rich and famous.
Just popping as hell in the south of France. That's like
I'll probably never go back there. Hefe. All right, here we go.
Cartier diamonds, jewelry, did my cuss. Blue strip bands, 100 grand in his duff. Broke is talking when they can, but we muff 'em. Ballin' is a sport, and I'm standing like an athlete. Threesome with a friend, probably spin if it's that deep. Niggas see him hooping in a Porsche, wanna stack heat. Like I ain't put it down, heavy stepping on the back street. Another court red man down when they slack heat. These days, switch sides, let a rat eat. These days ain't no honor like a rap beat. And crime pay well in the gutter or the trap beat. Made a couple hundred off the res with the black feet. Ever see an apple bit of fed, it's a track meet. Got a Hellcat peeling off like it's fat meat. Bought 2 lines, 1 trish, but the act free. You will be a trophy in the city if you smack me.
Okay, so some people, I'm gonna be real, were hating on the fact that Ant kind of used like the same rhyme scheme at the end for like all his bars towards the end, where everything rhymes with like fat eat or whatever. I personally think that Ant Hefe has like an extremely good vocal tone, and that like in general, I feel like he's probably one of the stronger rappers who's ever been a No Jumper host.
I think I think and it's hard. I think the verse was very solid. I think he didn't like do it in the same way, but he kind of did the same thing that Suspect did last time. He just spit like a usual verse that he would rap on a song, you feel me, and didn't have it tailored to this audience, but I think it worked well for him. Like I said before, made a couple hundred off the res with the black feet, like talking about making running up 100 bands on different reservations with the natives, like
With the black feet.
there's the Blackfeet Indians, you feel me, as like a native tribe.
Okay, so there's a bar that went over my head. I was thinking he was saying something like made a couple hundred off the reds with the black. I'm thinking he's talking about like some Jordans.
Nah,
You got like some red Jordans, or I don't know, you got black feet. I don't know.
Off the reds.
Maybe like the shoes have a black sole on them. Res, but yeah, I was thinking like doesn't really sound like
yeah.
you said red. Okay.
And we know he did a lengthy sentence for, doing what he did in other states and all that. So it kind of is in
I watched the video.
He was a
Yeah.
stabber, a known stabber.
shouts
No, that shit was cool though. I
don't actually know that.
It wasn't nothing crazy.
I
It
assume he was a
cool.
stabber. Like that's what you got to do to be a joint in there, right?
Hey, you feel me?
That's crazy that like someone will tell you that they used to just be a known stabber and you can't even judge them.
Poker.
That's just how you're getting down there. Yeah, you were poking.
Running with a poker like Gumby.
Call me CEH poke.
I ain't gonna lie, the verse was hard. He did like I agree, like definitely like just a vocal tone. He ain't gotta say too much, even try too hard because you're gonna sound good regardless. But him stretching a rhyme, people talking about stretching a rhyme scheme like it's a bad thing or weird. Like to me, that's
hard.
like,
Yeah.
Like,
It's like if you can find 20 things that rhyme with the same series of syllables, I mean, that's like a lot harder than just switching it up. Even though switching it up has value in terms of making your ear feel titillated by hearing new things or whatever. But like, yeah, I mean, I guess that's probably like the only criticism I'm hearing from people is that they feel like he could have switched it up at some point. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I thought this shit was tight. You feel me? He was popping it. You feel me?
Yeah, it was just a verse too. Like
I like it. I thought it was pretty good. All right, Traplo Ross. Some people are saying that he's actually in the lead in terms of the woodpile. A lot of people really feeling this verse.
Trap Lord went crazy.
Lush ain't gonna let that one slide. But
I thought he went crazy.
and hey, keep an ear out because there are some people I've seen suggesting that there are some Central C subs in this verse as a result of the fact that I believe Central C's team was not terribly happy about the video that Ross made about Central C. So that's interesting lore for people out there if they would like to engage with it.
you know, I mean, I did hear that.
Even the first bar.
Yeah, nah, you could. Tell
That's a Central C thing, and I guess he's saying like shout out to so and so because I'm realer than most. That's like a Central C op, I think.
Yeah.
There's a few things going on in there. All right.
He's taking risks by even dropping his vids out here. You feel me? He's really outside.
Nah, definitely. All right, here we go.
Lines want Trish, but the act free. You will be a trophy in the city if you smack
How can
me.
I be transphobic when the stick has a dick? Unload it quick, change clips, now the blick has tit. More hats than a lids. I'm giving off hair transplants the way I put 1,000 holes in his wig. Perfect grammar when I kill him. I don't slide, man, I slip. Never stopping dropping. Man, I really take risks. We don't want to join your gang and shake arse in your viz. I was living like a movie back when they were trying to sing. Try and talk.
What, who is that from? There's somebody who like famously said that, like, we don't want to join your gang and shake ass in your videos or something. But I can't remember who it is, but I know what he's referencing something. Like the other day, I was listening to Bloodhound Lil Jeff, and at one point Big Op says something about like Jeff caught one body, I caught one body, and then we switching Drakes. And then we did this song with him with Ross where he says like, I caught one body, so and so caught one body. Now we switching. Vaughn off 1700. Now we switching glasses. And I made that song with Ross and then forgot about the Big Op lyric until then.
Ross definitely super coded with it. You gotta. I'm saying even the Central C reference on the first bar. You feel me? How can I be homophobic? My is gay.
I just love that he chose to face off with his countryman. He's saying like real that he actually means in this, because like when he's saying that like I really bridged the gap but I gets no thanks, it's like he is the most prominent famous British person in hip-hop ever. I'm gonna say
media personality in America. Yeah.
Trap Lord Ross, and hey, you can this is up for debate, I guess. Trap Lord Ross is much more famous than Skepta.
I was gonna say, is he more famous than Central C?
Is he more famous than KSI?
No. Right? No way.
Yeah, no.
No, KSI, okay. But in terms of like KSI, okay, good,
like,
good amend him there.
He's for sure one of the top five, I guess, because unless we're counting,
he's up there.
We're not counting like Slick Rick and MF Doom, right? Like
I'm not. No.
Yeah.
Are they from England? I didn't
they're
know
both
that.
born in England. Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.